We're back on our farm. We are starting off on our map that we were doing our last time we were here. We were doing our rice fields. We were doing um, just starting out with a new crop that we have no idea really how it works. It's something new. Just trying it out. So I just want to experience, see what kind of experience we can gain in the crops of rice, and we're gonna try a little bit of everything. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna head back to our farm, kind of get our bearings, get everything going, get everything in the right place, get everything organized. Can't start a day of work without being organized. Where are you going? Where are you going? Driving skills are clearly not the greatest. My driving skills. Just gonna double check our map here. It's I kind of figured that was our turn. That's the turn we were there. I'm still getting to know the map. By no means pro in this area. This is a whole new map. This is a whole new ball game. We're gonna have to. I still say that these. I did try and mess around with the controls a little. Lights here. I tried to mess with the controls a little bit to see if I can like the sensitivity and all that, to see if I can get it to a point where it's a little bit better. But I didn't want to take it too far where the turning was hard to do. But I just feel like needing a little bit of tweaking over time. We'll get it all figured out. Look at this traffic thing. I don't know why that one guy didn't pass me. But yeah, well, pass me. Now he must pass me. I'm taking off. So I'm gonna park this car here. And it's I think that what we're gonna do is I know that we should probably sleep. Is probably what we should do. For the realism of the game and for just for the organization of the stream. But in the beginning, I think we're going to kind of avoid the fact that we need sleep, because what we need to do is get things organized. That is my main concern at the moment, is that we need to organize things in the right way. We need to make sure that everything's in the right place and we're doing things the right way. So, um, that being said, our fields are. Let's get to our map here. So our fields are all. We own these here. These two fields are considered 31, I guess. This one here is field 30. We got field 28. And we got field 27 just up here. We are going to put rice back in the ones that we harvested, and we are going to take the seeder and get that started. But when doing rice, it's from what I understand, it's a bit of a different process because there's water involved, like a lot more water. So what the steps we've taken is uh, we harvested the fields that we had rice on, and then we cultivated the fields that we harvested, and the other fields are all ready to go. So the process from here would be um, rolling, flooding would be the step that you take after that, and then you seed it. Um, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. But we don't have a roller. I don't think. I'm gonna double check that because I haven't. I can't confirm that we don't have one. So I'm gonna look at our list. I think I'm in the wrong list. Packs, used vehicles, mods and DLCs, other brands, vehicles. These lists, I'm still getting used to which is which. Uh, and I mean, once you get used to these lists, it's kind of it'd be a walk in the park, right? But um, I have, like I've said in my previous streams, I haven't had the opportunity to play FS22 the past few months. I kind of I guess lost touch with FS22, so I'm trying to gain my experience back, I guess you can say. Um, so it's going to take me a bit to really get used to the menus again and everything that's involved in here. But that being said, so it looks like we got a tractor here. We got the Agco. You know what? I'll just go through all the vehicles that we own because I haven't done that yet on this series. Pardon me. So we have the Agco 8510. Um, looks like it's going to be a decent tractor. We got the Ape 50. We've already driven that. That thing's a fun little thing to drive around. So we got the Great Plains Solid Stand 1500. That is a great cedar. A great cedar, not a grape cedar. It's a great cedar. that we got here our harvester, the Iseki HJ6130. I believe that's how it's said. If I butchered that name, my apologies. And below that, we have also the Iseki PRJ8D. If I butcher any of these names, you guys are going to have to just uh, excuse me. I apologize. Uh, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce a couple of things here that I've seen just starting out, but uh, so this is the harvester for the rice. This one right here. It's a good little machine. We've already used it once. And this is the seeder for the rice. Um, I haven't had the opportunity to use that one just yet, but we will very shortly. We also own a John Deere cultivator, looks like. We've used those on other maps. We have the Lizard Dragon. That's just a truck that we can, take around materials and stuff with. This is our Massey Ferguson MF8570. It's a great harvester. We've also had a chance to use it in a previous map. That is the header for that harvester, and that is the header trailer for that harvester. That's it. That's what we're starting this map with. So that's gives us the answer of what we were looking for. We don't have a roller, so we're gonna have to look. We had a good harvest of that rice that we were able to harvest here. So we've got $133,611. That's what we've got. We're gonna hop out of this truck just because it's right here, the tractor that I want to take. So we're gonna take this tractor here, and we're gonna head to the store. And we are gonna pick ourselves up a roller. I believe the process is rolling directly after cultivating. If you guys see that I'm doing a if I'm not doing things in the order that is correct, if you guys can, I don't mind being told, hey, you're doing this backwards. You're not doing things quite the way they're supposed to be done. If you guys have any advice at all, if you guys have anything that you want to see, um, whatever it is, if you guys just put a comment in like just message me in the comments. I'm looking at the comments as I play, so it's basically you guys can help me along the way. That's basically what I'm telling you. Long story short, help me along the way. Give me ideas to what you guys want to see, and we'll we'll do these things. We'll do these things. We'll work together, and I'm sure that I can learn from you guys. I'm hoping that you guys learn something from me at some point, and that's the gist of it. Okay, so I'm not sure which store is which, because I know it's obviously our what we're gonna buy is gonna go to one store. It can't go to both, obviously. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look here through the store, and we're gonna buy what we need, and then we will see where it puts it, and that will be the store that we're gonna go to, obviously. Because there's two stores, I'm not sure which one is the one we're gonna need at the time being. So I'm just looking here through the um, equipment. Gonna see if I haven't really had a chance to go too thoroughly through the store menus. Like I really would love to go through here a little bit more and figure out what's where. Um, so I can, when we do need something, we can just jump in here, grab it. We know where it is. It would be great. But at this point, I don't really know the store that well. So what I'm gonna do is look around, and we'll see if we can find ourselves. Oh, there it is. I passed it. So we've got a couple of options here. It looks like we've got one for 46.5. It's by Vaderstat, and it's the Rexius 1230. The Rexius 1230. And then we got the Land Roller 591A for 115,000. So seeing as how we've only got 133,000, that's a good start, but it's not quite enough for us to be, um, you know, shelling out big bucks for equipment just yet. So that's the one that we can get for the best price. Well, you know what? Speaking of prices, first thing I'm gonna see maybe there's a roller on sale. Um, this is a wind rower. Yeah, it looks like we're out of luck. We haven't got a roller on sale, so we will go with um, the cheaper one here, the Rexius. I'm sure it does a great job, um, so we'll go with that. I'm not sure about these configurations exactly what they do. If you guys again have anything that um, anything you want to mention as for what something does, or if I pick a wrong setting or something, I'm going with the standard. I don't know what the configuration differences would be. I've never used these ones. So this is crossboard, standard. Those are the two options that you get. So we're going to go with standard. And let's see if we can take a minute, and we're going to change this license plate. We got two types of license plate here. Okay, so let's see if we can. We're gonna change this. I don't see too many options of customizing these plates the way that I'd like to, but we're gonna try something, see if this works. We're gonna put G. We'll put GMR. No, that won't work. about type 1? Type 1. Well, looks like we're going to have to go. Yeah, we're going to go with. Oh, G4s. G4s, eh? G4L. You know what? We're going to do that. That's actually not a bad idea. On my previous maps, when we have more letters, I am able to kind of squeeze in there in a converted kind of way. I put Gamer for Life in a different, like I mash it down. But that's exactly what we're going to do. We'll go with G4L. So we'll go. Oh, geez. What did I do here? So change. And we will go. I'm trying to get down to that other. Oh, we'll go 1. Okay, we'll go G4L. Here we go. We'll go G4L. And we'll go G4L001. That will be our customization, and every time we buy the next piece of equipment, we will just change it to the next number. That's perfect. Thank you, Relic Hunters. That's a great idea. I think that works like that. Main color. I don't know if we can change this. Change is usually triangle. No, doesn't look like we can change it. So we're going to go with this piece of equipment right here, and we will hit, we're not going to lease, we're going to buy. I'm not a big fan of leasing equipment. I find it to be, you're wasting money. You're paying for something that you end up paying more, or you end up paying for something that you're just throwing money away. But that being said, I did hit buy, so we should have it out in one of the store's parking lots. So now that we've done that, we can go back and look at our map, and it'll give us an icon of where that equipment is. Relic Hunters is very sure versatile today. Great. I'm glad you're feeling so positive. So we'll look at the map at our stores. Our store up here is, it looks like it's up here at this one, right here. The store down here should have nothing, obviously. Or where was that second store? Oh, there it is. There's also a couple, or one store over here, but that one has nothing. So we'll explore that after, and we'll end up at that store eventually. So I'm going to take our tractor because we're going to need the tractor obviously to pick up that roller, and we are going to roll whatever fields that we own that have the water spout that you need for the rice. We're going to go roll those for now, and then whatever ones do not have that spout, we aren't going to touch, because we're going to plant in the fields that don't have those spouts. We're going to plant something else completely. I'm not sure what yet. I haven't decided. Maybe you guys want to give me your opinion of what we should plant. If that's what you want to do, that would be great. I would really love to see you guys get more involved in the stream. I'm going to set this map like this, just for ease of driving. That way we don't miss turns. Hopefully. Eventually, I'm hoping to, and I know it'll happen. Eventually, we will get to a point where we know these maps like we live in these maps. I guess some of the older maps on FS 22, I didn't even need a map. I'd be able to get somewhere, and I could do it with no map on screen, which I'm sure that's I just find it funny how these, it's kind of neat how you play these games, you need maps, and then you you get so into the game that it becomes like just like an intro. It becomes like you're actually in the game, and it's very it's pretty cool just how in depth you get into the game and how much you remember things without even trying. It's really cool. The other thing that's neat is I find amazing how the graphics and the detail and everything that they all work they deserve a lot of credit for how these games turn out. Like it's so awesome. Is it hard to hear me? Did that improve? If it's hard to hear, I will turn down. You know what? I'll pull over here. I'm just gonna pull over here and I'm gonna change a setting. It's gonna be in the other menu that we were just in, of course. I'm going to go to settings, and I'm going to. I believe there's a setting in here. I can turn volume down. Oh, you know what? That's gonna have to be in the main menu. So what I'll do in the meantime is I'll pull away like this. Is that there? Does that improve it? Because I believe that the further away I am, it should improve sound quality or sound levels, because the tractor should be a little bit quieter now. If you could let me know if you could hear me once I'm driving again, because if need be I will go back to the main screen. And okay, I'm gonna, you know what I'll do is I'm gonna pause this game. We're just gonna stop here for a moment, and I will go back to the main. All right, so we'll stop this here for a minute. We're gonna no, I'm gonna go save game, just for the you know, just for the sake of in case something goes wrong. But I will go save game. If I lose you guys somehow through doing this process, I will come back and we will start the stream again immediately. But I don't think we should. But just in case, I just thought I'd let you guys know we will start it right away if we do. Do you really want to quit? Yes. Not really, but yes. Let's hop in the options here and volume master, we'll leave that at 100. Music volume is down to 40. Put that at 30. Vehicle volume is down to 40. Environment volume 40. Put that at about 50. That goes. Now I'm going to fly. Jumping back to the third. Second one we got here. Are you guys watching my other series that I got going there? Possibly on the back. it's a slow process. It's something we're going to take our time. We're not going to rush. I'm not in a hurry to go through um, these here games. Like this is going to be a we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna take our time. We're just gonna enjoy this. Um, okay, so we're gonna open up our map a little bit more again, um, and we're gonna head back home. So I got the map open here. So we know that just before field 49, I'm gonna turn our lights on so we don't get a ticket. Um, just before field 49, we have to turn right, and then after field 26, it's another right. So I'm gonna close this down. What was it? 49, yeah. So after field 26 here on the right, we're gonna go right and then right again. How is that volume now? I'm hoping it's improved. Hoping you can hear me well. So we're gonna go down here. If there's any issues with volume, just let me know, you guys. I don't. There's no way for me to know. There's issues with volume at this point, unless you guys tell me. I can't have the volume up on my end because I'm sure that'll create feedback or this distortion. Either way, it's just going to create issues on my end here. My voice sounds a little lower. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe you can still hear me. Okay. Well, that's good. I'm gonna have to toy with the settings a little bit, and maybe see if we can improve it yet a little bit more. This is the. I'm just gonna stop it here. We'll try this one more time, and then whatever we get after trying this like this, it is what it is. We're gonna. I'll have to toy with it off stream a little and see if I can figure it out after. But I'm gonna, like I said, I'll try it one more time just to see if I can improve it for you guys, because I by no means want you guys watching the stream not being able to hear me, because that's kind of not good, right? So I'll hop back into options. Go back. So we got volume master. we're back. We're back, folks. But now we have things are a little bit different. Now we got ourselves a nice new roller. So I'm just gonna hop out of the tractor, and we're gonna take a quick walk around the fields that we own, because I want to show you guys what we've got. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And I'll turn on our flashlight. Oh, it jumps back to that. I wish we could use the flashlight in the other view. So we're just gonna do a quick run around this field. I don't see any so far. I don't see any of those spouts here. So it doesn't look like field 27 is going to be a field that we do racing. Okay, so looks good. Looks like field 27 is not a race field at the moment for us. I'm sure that those spouts that they have on the sides of the race fields, I'm sure we can probably buy those in game. I can't imagine they wouldn't make that something we can do. But I don't want to do that just at the moment. I'd like to keep the fields in the beginning the way they are. So field 28 seems to be a field that is not for a race either. So we know the other fields are. Field 30 and 31 are this here, in case you guys didn't know. This here is what I was looking for. This is the how we water the fields when we are dealing with race. So that field has one. That field there, you can see it right there. And I will show you this field here down on the lower part. I will show you that one there. So where is it? I know it's there. There it is. You can see it off on the side there. So we got field 31 there. I guess that's 31B. I guess we could call it. That one there is 31A. And then this one here is field 30. It has. So the two fields that are labeled 31 and field 30 are going to be our race fields. I may, if I get, the idea to buy one of those things and place them, I may look how we do that. I'm guessing it would be in the build menu. So we're going to take our roller and we're going to roll those fields. Where did we put that thing? All right, here we go. So we're in our tractor. Because of the size of those fields, it shouldn't take us long to roll those fields. It should be really, really quick. But we got time. This map is like, again, I mean, you look at the other maps that we got in FS25. It's unbelievable. These maps are just so nice. I'm gonna turn around here, kind of climb up that wall a little, and we're gonna try and line ourselves up here. I'm going to unfold the roller, turn on some more lights on our tractor here. There we go, because we need the lighting. I'm going to try and zoom in, and hopefully it doesn't create too much sound issues. I just like to be a little bit more zoomed in when we're working fields. It just makes it, I don't need a lot more than this, but I like to be zoomed in a little. Alright, like I said, it's not going to take us long. Just drive around once it's lowered. It's kind of the same idea as cultivating a field. You basically just lower and go. Rolling is kind of a relaxing task. As far as I know, there's not much more to it than that. Again, I'll mention if there's something that I'm not doing the way that you guys have learned it's done, maybe let me know. I don't mind learning new things. I love learning new things, especially, Farming Simulator, you're always learning. Always learning in this game. Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of line myself up, hopefully. Oh, couldn't quite do it. Over time, I'm sure that my driving skills in Farming Simulator will get back to what they were. I know it doesn't seem like it right now, but I used to be pretty good at driving around these maps with these tractors and this equipment. I used to be pretty good at in FS22. But you take a little bit of time off doing something, and you lose your touch. You lose your touch. I'm hoping I get it back. I'm sure I will. All right, so a couple more quick passes just in the middle there. I love the textures that the change in the textures. It's so nice, the things they do. It's very detailed. Everything looks so nice and clean. It's great. I'm just gonna zoom in here so you guys can see the difference in the textures. I mean, if you're playing the game, I'm sure you've seen it. That is so cool. I'm gonna flip around here. Get this section done. Then we're gonna hop over to field 31. There we go. That's all done. I'm gonna fold this roller. And it's just a matter of sliding on down to the next field that we need to work. Property maintenance 580. What could that be? I'm not too concerned about it because I mean we're okay. We just bought a nice roller here. This one's pretty good. I'm glad we went with this one. It wasn't too. It wasn't very expensive. Well, I mean it was expensive, but it wasn't the most expensive one in the store. I'll unfold it again. But it's doing a great job, as far as I know. I look at it, I think it's doing pretty good. Alright, so we'll roll this field here. And then we have one more, well, technically we have two more, but we have the second part of this field. And then we have field 30 to do. And then it's the exciting part. I say exciting part because I've never planted rice. If you're watching this, I'm wondering if you're watching so you could learn how to do the rice, because sometimes that's what I do. But I've never seen the flooding of these fields, so this is all something new. I'm thinking maybe you guys are also going to be seeing it for the first time, so this is going to be cool. That's not the way I should have backed up, but it's okay. We'll just line it up a little bit more. We will back up this way. Right. We're looking good. Looking good, guys. There you go. I got the, I always like to do the outside of the field. Pretty much anything I do, I like doing the outside of the field first. You make one pass, you work towards the middle sometimes. Sometimes what I do is go, up and down, It depends how I feel. It depends how the shape of the field. But on something like this, like right now, what I'm gonna do is go around the outside edge, and then I'm gonna finish off the inside couple passes. Because this roller doesn't cover the entire area that needs to be done here. I don't worry about, overlapping a little. I'm not worried about it. I will just spin around here and get our last bit. Because regardless, there's pretty much nothing you can do. You're going to have to pass these fields pretty much 4 times. No matter what you do. So, that is done. Just going to get off the field here, and then I will fold the roller. Our next field is up top there. So I'm going to take this little side road path, whatever you want to call it here. And we will roll this one quick-ish, and fold. This one here, we're basically going to go in circles till we get the whole thing done, I guess. Climb. Get down there. Rolling is a nice, calming, very relaxing job to do. Some of these jobs are very just calming and relaxing, and then some of them are not so much. Some of them I really, I don't know. I can't really think of something that is really stressful to do when it comes to fields here, but some of them I do find more calming than others. Alright. Okay. See if we can get by that water spout there on our first try. Doesn't look like it's gonna work. No, I kind of had that feeling. Maybe what I'm gonna do is in the future start on that side. We'll start on that side, so then we can set up for a nice straight turn, and then do the rest. Okay, so we got field 31 complete. Field 30 is complete. So we're gonna fold this and just drive off the edge here, so we don't leave some ugly tire tracks. So I'm gonna head back to the area where we got all our machines there. I'm gonna find somewhere to put this guy here, and then we will, I guess, flood the. Well, what we're gonna do is first we're gonna grab that cedar. So I'm not gonna really. I'm not sure how we're gonna do this with these seeds. I'm sure we're gonna have to buy some seeds. And we're gonna have to fill our seeder. I'm gonna park this new piece of equipment that we bought. We're gonna zoom out a little. Park it just here. And at some point, well, we're gonna find somewhere else to put all this stuff. We haven't had a chance to check out exactly what we got for space. But we're gonna learn this map yet. So yeah, what I was saying is we're gonna get our seeder, and we're probably gonna, for the sake of like driving things back and forth, and just the sake of making things a little bit easier, we're gonna take that seeder there for a drive over to the store and pick up seed, because I wonder if let's see how fast this thing drives first before I go and say that. No, that's not bad. I think we're gonna drive this to the store. I'm not sure I want to start the flooding yet, because I'm not sure how the process of flooding works just yet. So what I want to be able to be here all the time, because apparently you need to make sure you watch the water levels. You know, I'm just scared to flood it, go to the store, buy the, because that's what I was going to do. This truck here is not. I don't have any seeds around here, do I? Like, does it start out with maybe a bag of seeds somewhere? First off, let's see what seed looks like. We're gonna go to the store and we're gonna look at what the seed looks like. I'm not even sure what that is. So packs. There's got to be a rice pack somewhere. We're doing long grain, short grain. Not that. That's it right there. So rice saplings. That's what we're going to want. It's not seed. We're actually planting saplings. So these saplings, I don't know how many of these we can put on our planter there. So yeah, for that reason, I think the best thing to do would be to take the I think the best thing is to take our planter, go to the store, and do it that way. Because if I buy one and it's not enough, and we go to the store and we pick it up and we do it that way, then we come back and we only have one, and we needed 3, and we got to do that whole process again. So it's the best thing is just take our seeder to the store. Go for a bit of a drive. I know it's kind of ridiculous who would drive a seeder to the store like this, but especially a seeder, it looks like this. But I don't know, it's kind of a neat machine. But that's what we're gonna do. That way we get there, we buy one pallet of sapling. We put it on the machine, and then we'll know if we can fit a second one or a third, or whatever the case may be. I'm going to fill this machine entirely. I mean, depending on the price, but I'm thinking that we should fill it entirely if we can. And then once it's filled entirely, we will come back, get this machine onto our fields, get the fields done, and then we will make a decision on what we're doing on the other fields. I haven't even thought about it. I haven't even taken the time to decide what we're going to be growing there. I think it'd be cool to maybe at some point do horses here too, but I'd like to do chickens, because if you've seen the video in the beginning when the game starts, obviously chicken and rice goes good together, right? So I think we should raise some chickens. But yeah, you can do chickens. Let this guy zoom by. Oh, of course he wants to turn where I'm going. I'm going to give him some leeway here. Let him go by. I'm going to be a nice citizen. I'm going to try and drive nicely. One thing I'm going to try and make an effort to do is I don't want to get into accidents with our machines and stuff, because I don't want our machines to get broken, obviously, because then if the machines get broken, then it's more in maintenance fees, and then we don't make as much money, then we can't grow. We still keep going straight here. Yeah. For the time being, I might as well just leave this. Well, now it's just past field 1, right? But yeah, like in the past, the way I've played is like, I kind of play rough with the vehicles, all the machines and that. But you spend a lot of money fixing these, and the way I'm playing the game this time, I'm trying to see if I can, just play a gameplay series, I guess you could say, where we don't. I don't want to. I'm not going to cheat any money. Whatever money we end up with is either what we started the game with, or what we earned along the way. So it's not like we can just grab one of those government subsidy signs, plunk it down, get a whole bunch of money, and buy a new machine. I don't want to do it that easy. I know the ability is there. I want to earn our way through. So we're pretty much here. We're just gonna pull up to the store here, park the harvester right by this section here. I'm not sure where the items will pop out. I'm assuming over on the other side there, or maybe here. Where'd it go? Oh. Yeah, it looks like they pop out right here. Oh no, this is where you go buy this stuff. So okay, so likely it's gonna pop out here, I'm assuming. But instead of just questioning stuff, let's just go and do it and find out. Rice. So we're gonna pick up some saplings, and like I said, I'm gonna start out with 1 because I'm unsure how much we're gonna need. So we'll go buy. And go yes. Okay. I don't know how this works, so keep in mind that I don't even know if these saplings are what we need to buy. And I don't even know where our saplings went. Where's my saplings? What? Okay, guys. We've got a little bit of an issue here. I did buy saplings, but there's nothing in the machine. It's not like they put it in the machine. There's nothing here. walk around the store. It's not like there's another entrance. There's nothing, really. Okay, this could be... I might have to... Oh, there they are, right there. Okay. They just put it so far out from the store. I wasn't expecting it to be that far out. I'm glad we took a walk around the store. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pull this up beside our saplings there and see if it's easy to load this thing. It should be just a matter of hitting a couple of buttons, I'm assuming. So refill planter, there you go. So I'm gonna press L3. Okay, so it takes... Okay. Solid state fertilizer. So I'm gonna get some solid state fertilizer. So now we know. So I'm probably at some point gonna like kind of not completely stockpile and go crazy, but I'd like to get a few of these pallets of these saplings over by that. But also, I think we can kind of grow our own saplings. So that's something we'll probably look into in the future. So, well, we might get some, have it over by the house, so we don't have to come by the store and pick up all the time until we grow our own. We'll get this figured out. But the solid state fertilizer that we need, we'll have to take a look and see. Solid state fertilizer. Let's see, fertilizer. Is there any here? Is this just seed? What is this? We got grain, vegetable, potatoes, sugar beet, rice, long grain rice, cotton, sugarcane, grapes, olive, grass, hay, poplar, wood chips, wood, animals, forage, chaff, winter, and transport. So those are the categories there. Lots of DLCs. We're gonna have to find our solid state fertilizer, folks, which is gonna be in this area, I'm sure. Now this again is going to be tricky because I know if you get fertilizer, you get solid state fertilizer. But is there not? I believe there is a couple of options for a solid state fertilizer. So we got solid fertilizer big bag. I'm gonna probably get that one there. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna use the modded bag just for the reason I don't know how much fertilizer this machine is going to take, and I don't want to have to spend more time driving back and forth. So we got solid fertilizer big bag. I'm going to buy one of those. This one here is the one that's from the liftable pallets and bales mod. It is good, so then we can just lift this thing up, and even we'll probably end up putting it right on top of, if there's any left over, right on top of the harvester, and we'll drive with it on top of the harvester. So I'm going to buy one. Yes. Okay. We might need more, but if we need more, we'll grab it before we leave. But I just want to get this machine full. Press L3. Yeah, just like I thought. So we're going to have a little bit left over. I don't know how this is going to go. It's probably going to look funny at the very least. But I'm going to lift this up here. And we're going to try and put it over on top of the... That might not go good. It's going to be kind of funny if we do this, but I'm gonna try it. I don't mind doing things that are funny sometimes. Try it from this side here. I don't know if this is gonna allow me to get it up that high there. So switch hand tool, rotate. Maybe if I rotate it. These things are it's kind of tricky. I still haven't got the hang of using this because I haven't used these mods that much. I kind of toyed with them in FS22, but I haven't really used them much in. I don't even think I've used them at all yet in FS25 here. Let's see if I use it in this view. And can I? You can't. Huh. Right, you know what we'll do? We're going to leave that there. Just for the moment. We know it's there. We'll come back to it. I'm not going to waste time. I might even just pick it up off of it's a fold planter. It's folded. Right on. So now we got a planter full of fertilizer and seed, saplings. And we don't know how far these go. I don't know if these are going to be enough to do all of our fields. I don't know if it's going to be able to do all of our fields multiple times or if it's just going to do... I have no idea. But we will see. We will see when we get there and get started, and then we'll know. Like I said, just a learning process. And then once you know it, you know it. And then we can use this experience to make better planning in the future. I'm going to use some mods in the game. I know that it kind of messes with the realism, but in the beginning it does help with the financial end of things, because if I was to buy a different bag of the fertilizer, for example, I would have to be able to have something that picks it up. In this situation right now, if I come back with like our truck, our little truck, I can just pick it up, put it on our little truck, and drive back. And that's done. But if I don't do the modded bag, then I gotta make sure I have something that can lift it. And it takes up a little more time, because then you gotta make sure there's something that lifts it at the store, and then you gotta have something back at the house that can take it off at the house. So it helps time, it helps money, and it helps me. So I'm not really too worried about which field we do first, although I think it was field 30 was our smallest. Well, either field 30 or the back side there of field 31. One of those was the smaller one. Maybe we start with that. Stay on the road. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head to field 30. It's hard to say, but no, it's not field 30. It's gonna be field 31. One of field 30 ones. So I'm gonna head there. Then we can turn on our seeder. And, oh, first of all, what am I doing? we're gonna have to water our field, and then that again, then we'll know how the whole water situation works. All right, so here is our greenhouse. So we can grow saplings. There's materials missing. We got to put some saplings in there. Production rice saplings. We got to put whatever we need to grow the saplings, I should say, in there. So we're gonna, once we get the fields planted, that's likely what we're gonna do. We're probably gonna jump in and get right to dealing with that. But I want to just take a look here quick and see if we can see what exactly we need here. Where do we go inside here? Did I miss it? Just, there's got to be a way to get in there. Oh, it's right there. Open door. Couldn't even see the door there. Okay, so we will manage this production point. So we can look at it here. Cycles per month. So we need water and rice saplings in here. Oh, it's just water. Really? So 3 times water equals 1 time rice. So we're gonna have to get some way of bringing water here and get that started. That'll save us some money there at the store, and it'll save us going back and forth. So that might actually be what we need to get into first. But since we bought these rice saplings here, we might as well use them up. Might as well use them up. That's cool though. If it's just water we need, that's going to be an easy task. Just fill that up and go to town. I don't know what I'm doing. I keep wanting to see. Okay, we'll go here. We'll go here and we will interact. Field number 2, say blah blah blah, and flood. I'm only going to flood this one for the time being because I don't know how long the process takes. I don't want to go and flood the other one and come back and then this one's just super flooded. I don't know how much we have to flood it. You can already see there's, from the distance, you can see water spots in the field. I don't want to say it doesn't matter how much water you put because I'm sure it does. But I'm gonna toggle map. "30 minutes in real time to flood." Okay. It's good on okay, group that you can see this as soon as you turn the water on. Okay, so you know what? I'll take your advice. There we go. That's you know what? That makes me happy. I like that. Getting advice from the group. That's what I want. That's what I like. So it's still flooding. Fantastic. We'll let that go. We will grab our seeder and we will seed. So we're gonna lower our planter. So the options are fold planter, we don't want to do that. Lift planter, we don't want to do that. Turn on planter, we do want to do that. Open cover. This crop cannot be, okay, there's, that's, I should have changed that setting. That's another setting that we're gonna change for the time being. We are gonna turn off the, where is it? Where is it? I'm drawing a blank at the moment. Okay, we'll start up with the map. Not there. It's not there. I want to turn off seasonal. Oh, we have a loan? Oh no, we don't. Perfect. Statistics. I'm drawing a blank on where we go to turn off the seasonal. This is all the store stuff, so it can't be in here. So it's got to be in here somewhere. Gotta be in here. They won't let us. Oh. Does. Oh, look at us. Okay. Empty. Okay. Well, it doesn't take half an hour to fill the field. That I have just learned pretty quick. Races, vehicles. Why can I not remember where to turn off season? Is it going to be in the actual settings here? Probably, eh? That's, you know, now I feel like a dummy. Of course it's going to be in here. Seasonal growth. No. Days per month, we'll leave it like that for now. You know what, I'm going to put this at 2. I feel like that would be good for the time being. Put that at 2. Snow, we'll leave it, I'm going to turn that off for now. Fixed visual month. We'll leave that off. And that's what we'll leave. We'll leave the settings just like that. Just so that we can do our crops how we want for the time being. And then when things we'll do things a little bit different later. For the sake of the first field, I will harvest or I will seed the next ones, but this one I am going to leave it up to the AI worker. I'm going to kind of get a lesson from how they do it and go with that. So I pressed and held circle just to get the idea of the way they're going to do it. It looks like the way it's planned is to, they're going to work the headlands. It's not going to be me. And they're going to start with the center first, which is okay. A lot of fields have been done that way. So we'll go and we'll just tap circle now to let our workers start. And we're basically going to go along for the ride. I don't always go along for the ride on this when I got a worker going. I wish that there was more light. Okay, but you can see them though, so that's gonna be cool. As for how much we're using, I like that it's not eating up a ton of our sapling. Or the fertilizer, for that matter. Curious, I'm gonna see if I can, when he turns around. Oh, yeah, it looks like the field is flooded, so it doesn't take a half an hour to fill. But it does take a bit though, so that's pretty cool. I like the whole water thing with the rice fields, and that is neat. I think rice was a good way to, good direction to take the game in. They did pretty well. I haven't, even with FS22, I haven't explored like grapes. I haven't explored olives. I haven't explored a lot of these crops. I've been sticking to the old school crops, so this is kind of new to me. And I think this map might be the map where I do all sorts of the new stuff. That might actually be what I do in the other fields. Maybe we'll look at what it takes to do grapes. We'll look at what it takes to do olives. We'll start getting into that stuff. Right off the hop, it might not be a good idea. Howdy, Joseph. So you can see we're doing some rice. Yep, we're doing, this is a different, I'm going to do a couple of different ones, so then I don't, I'm going to bounce back and forth between the two. That is my idea. I might even start a third map and go through the 3 maps, but I think for now we're going to stick with 2. I just like the options of being able to see different stuff, do different stuff, and we're going to take the maps and basically going to do like a series, right? So I'm going to take the 2 of them in a different direction. Each of them will kind of do their own thing. I'm just kind of learning how to do the rice because I've never done it before. This is my first time doing rice. But it looks pretty basic. It looks like it's just a different idea. Like we're seeding in water. Obviously, we're planting water. But it's done the same as any other field, it looks like. This is a really cool looking machine. I do like the machine. It's neat. I wish it had a little bit more light, to be honest, because I do, you guys will quickly learn that I do a lot of work at night. I don't really stick to the sleeping schedules much when I'm playing Farming Simulator. I like to, seed and harvest and collect my crops. I like to be working. Good thing about Farming Simulator, our workers and our own characters can work through the night. They don't need to. They're very strong characters. This is so neat, planting in water. It's pretty cool because I've never actually seen rice being planted. I've never seen it on TV or nothing. This is literally the first time I've ever seen rice be planted. I actually went camping a couple of years ago with my girlfriend and my daughter, and we ran into a group of people that were camping as well, but they were out camping there because they were actually harvesting wild rice. It was pretty cool. I talked to them about that for a bit. It was neat. It was something that they said they did yearly. So clearly the fertilizer in the rice is going to last us a bit, so I'm not too concerned about getting more saplings at the moment, because we're just about done this field. We've got a lot of saplings on our harvester. We've got a lot of fertilizer in our harvester. But I guess, oh well, kind of makes sense. I think I have the workers set to buy, so that's okay too. Because when I do decide to plant right away, we will see what it takes. I forgot I had set that to them to buy as they work. When he's done this field, I will do the next, and we'll see how it goes. Joseph, you were saying you were working on some whiskey on your map the other day. How did that go? What map are you playing on? I forget. You told me. I can't remember. I had bought a copy of FS25. I bought it for PC, but my PC is not good enough to. It's not. You know, the specs are not high enough to New Frontier. Okay. But the specs are not high enough on my computer to run the game well. It does run it, but it runs it really low. And if I'm going to play the game, I'm going to play it on screen. I want the screen to see it, and I don't like the idea of playing playing FS22 at low quality on the stream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can look into a better PC, and then for FS22 I am going to switch to PC. It's just a matter of when. I'm not sure if it's going to be something that happens right away, but I'm going to try and make it happen as soon as possible. I like the idea of mods that are available. It's just so much more you can do with the game. That's not to say that the console version is not good. I mean, I've been playing the console version for years. This crop can only be... Okay, I don't know what happened there. I guess he stopped working. So I'm gonna try and see if I can finish up this last strip myself. So I'm gonna lower the planter and I'm gonna turn it on. Luckily I didn't hit that water spout there. I'm surprised I didn't, to be honest. It seems like it's a very easy crop to work. My opinion so far. I'll lift it, I'll turn it off. far as I know, this now it's just a matter of giving this field some time. I don't know when you empty. I'm gonna have to look into when you empty the water. Since I have crop destruction off, I'm just gonna drive right across here. That's another thing that I'm playing with that setting right now like that, but I will change that setting in the future. And just, as I've said, just getting used to playing it again. So I know I could plant this one here, but I feel like I want to go down to the other one there, complete that one. So I'm going to go over there, turn on the water, and I'm going to plant that one completely myself if I don't smash up my machine on this rock first. Through here. I believe the spout is on that end. This. We'll start the water. And we'll hit flood. And I was told that we can seed right away, so that's what I'll do. Only one setting to the lights. That's not the greatest thing, but it is what it is. I don't know if we have more than one harvester. I haven't even looked. Maybe it did more harvesters. Toggle lights. Yeah, that's it. So we're gonna lower the planter and turn it on. So it cannot be a weekend. It's just too far to the side. As I say, you can't plant. Well, so we good if we can. Gives us more work during the field. And it's only allowed more. There won't be so many tickets in the store then. It is going down at a decent rate, so we're going to have to stockpile some, we're going to grow some, like I said, we're going to grow some of these saplings. We always have some on hand. Sorry about that. I just had a phone call came in I had to take. I tried to make it a quick one. What was I doing? Why am I grabbing the skid steer? I hate that when you get sidetracked and you end up forgetting what you were doing. Alright, so what I was doing was I wanted to see the seed in this different type. Like, we got the saplings here for the rice. So, and we're just about done that. But because we have um, our other feeds, our other fields, and we have the equipment to work them, we need to put something there. We can't just leave those fields empty. So what are we going to look at, guys? What do you suggest for? We have a harvester that, so I'm thinking it's not going to be any fancy crops at the moment. And by fancy crops, I mean like something that's going to take a special harvester, or something that's going to take a special seeder, or anything like that, because I don't want to spend money that way. I've spent the money I want to spend at the moment. I'd like to do something to have some money come in first. So what I'm thinking is we can do, what can we do here? Well, the best way to figure it out is to do what we're going to have to do anyway. But I'm going to grab our, there it is, this tractor here. I'm going to hook it up to the seeder and start seeding. When I get to the field with the seeder, we will go through the seeds that we have, and that will be the way that we make the decision of what we're planting. And also we can look at we're going to look at the finance end of things and see what's paying and what's not. So we'll start with, I think we're going to start down there with that field there. I think we got this one, field 27 and 28. I think we're the two that are empty. So just off of the seeds that we have available to us, we got wheat, barley, oat, canola, long grain rice, oilseed radish, grass, peas, spinach. I made the mistake of doing peas at one point. I didn't realize that you need a special harvester for that. That's another learning process mistake that I made on my other map. Spinach, I'm not sure what it takes to do that. I would look into it. That could be an interesting crop to grow. Wheat, barley, oat, canola, and we're going back that way. Okay, so I think, what am I feeling here? What am I feeling? Well, we'll look at the money side of things now. Is the crop calendar? Oh yeah, I have that. That's right. I have it turned off. So I have seasons turned off for the moment, so it doesn't really matter what we do either. We're gonna get the this field here and the other field seeded, and then I'm gonna look at what it's gonna take for us to get some water into that greenhouse, because that's gonna be something we're gonna want to do. Crop types, growth, composition, hotspots, farmland. I'm trying to see. No pens, active, owned. Statistics. I want to see finances. Here it is. Prices. That's what I see. So, barley goes up in January. looks like the cost is higher in January. Sale price, I should say, canolas, carrots, cotton. Cotton needs a special harvester. Grapes need some special equipment. Grass, I don't want to do right now. Beans. I want to see what kind of harvester does long grain rice do. Long grain rice is one I might do. And one way I find to do is go to the store, and we'll go to the long grain rice pack here. Looks like it takes a normal harvester, trailer, and tractor. So we've got all that. So you know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna plant some in this field here. We're going to plant the long grain. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Why is he starting? Don't start. We're gonna select long grain rice, and we're doing that, which is nice. It's a different crop we haven't done again, and we're strictly a rice farm at this time. So I'm gonna lower the seeder. I'm gonna turn it on. Oh, it's not full. So do we want to hire and let him go? You know what? I'm going up. That's exactly what I'm going to do for the time being. So I will hire a worker, let him plant the long grain rice, and I will look at going to pick up some seeds. I don't know if that big truck. Oh, see, it has to be okay. Long grain has to be in a rice field. So we can't do that here. So I guess that changes the plan. We're not doing grass, we're not doing peas, we're not doing spinach, wheat, barley, oat, canola. So I guess we will stick with one of my good old favorites, canola. It's a money maker. I don't know about with this size field. It is a money maker, but I like to grow it in very large amounts. But this is what we got to start. This is what we do. So I will again hire a worker. He will plant the canola. I was under the impression that long grain rice was planted differently, but live and learn. So I will let him do this, and I'm going to look at, I think we're done with this guy. Let's see, take a look at our fields that we own. We have 27 being planted at the moment, and 28 will be next. And we're also going to do canola in that one. Let's see what's in this field. This field here. Okay. It looks like that one's canola as well. So canola might be a good crop to grow. So we're glad I went with that one. Be a good idea. So this guy here, I'm just going to go put him back in the corner there that we store him. Might as well fill him up for next time. So it's done. I think that's a full pallet over there still. Now we'll back it up into that corner there. We're going to have to get a pressure washer at some point to maintain our equipment and vehicles. So I will press L3 to refill the fertilizer. I will back up a little further, press L3 again. We stack our saplings onto the planter. There we go. We are fully loaded. It is fully loaded, ready to go. One thing I will do is hop back on here and close those covers. Don't want water getting in there if it rains. So it's looking good. Like I said, all of our equipment that we've used so far could use a little bit of wash, but it's not the end of the world at the moment. Our truck is good there. Our skid steer, like I said, we're going to take it over to the greenhouse. One thing that I did say we were going to do is we're going to look at I want to get a water tank of some sort, because there does need to be water in this greenhouse. That's the way that it goes. This bobcat for now is going to be New Holland. It's going to be left here for now. I don't think this little thing has any capability of towing anything. So I'll just drive it back to the house and it's there. And we are going to have to come back this way with the bigger truck because I'm going to pick up some kind of water tanker. I don't want to spend an arm and a leg, but I'm going to try and buy I don't want to buy the smallest one because then we're going to be making trips back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it's just going to be crazy. So the bigger the tank we buy, the easier it makes it for us. I may go into the mod hub and see what's available for water tankers there. I think that's actually probably going to be a good idea. One, we might be able to find something for a better price on the mod hub, and two, the amount that they hold will probably be different than what these ones hold. The ones we have available here hold. Look into productions and see what's where, what we can start using for productions. If there's any we want to start, maybe once we get the greenhouse going, I think on this one we're gonna buy a production right away if we can, or at least work to getting the money to buy one right away. I think that would be something that would be a good idea on this map here. I'm just gonna put this little truck right here. I don't even know what to call this thing. Truck, bicycle. I'll put it right there for now. It is a neat little vehicle though. Like I won't lie. The 850, that's kind of cute. I like it even if it's just for ripping around the map. Even if for just that reason, it is neat to have. Alright, I'm just going to take a minute here. I'm just trying to see. I want to double check that our stream is working good. On every, there we go. I think we're sure why. I'm gonna have to work on that, but all right. Sorry about that. I'm just doing something in the. I just wanted to check out the live stream, but for you guys, we're doing good here. All right, he's seeding away. Eh? So like I said, we're gonna see if we can pick up a. We're gonna take the big truck. Here's our big truck. Hop over to our big truck. There you are. So we're gonna take this guy here. We're gonna go see what we can get ourselves for a. Actually, we'll just get it right from here. So we will order it, and then we will go pick it up. That's what we will do. So for trailers, they are in. Where are our trailer categories? Or our water tanker. They're probably under a different category, I'm assuming. I don't think trailers and water tankers are under the same. No, they're not. Here we go. Barrels. That's what we want. We can't buy this one because first off, we don't have the money, and we don't have the semi. We would have to buy an attachment to use that one, and really that's bigger than we're gonna need at the moment. So it's gonna eat up a big chunk of our money. But I think we're gonna pick up this one. This one's a good trailer. It's kind of my go-to. Or okay, this one's 25,000. You know what? Like I said, maybe we should look at the mod hub first. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So this one's 25,000. It holds 8,000 liters. 25,000, 8,000 liters. We're gonna have to remember that. 25,000 and 8,000 liters. So I'm just gonna do a quick game save here. Then we're gonna hop over to the menu. Yes. Not really, but yes. So the downloadable content. Take a look at lots of places we can get free water. I don't know about on our map. Available. There is a water point in the farm, it looks like, but I don't know what the deal is with that. I have not yet bothered to do anything there. So I'm gonna, if I can find it here, I'm gonna download maybe not one that one. I may have. That's perfect. So we've got the free water tank, so if we need to, we can set that up on the map somewhere. So that is done. So we're going to jump right back into the same map. As you can see, for those of you who don't know what I have, we are playing on two different maps at the moment. We are playing on Riverbed Springs, and the one that you just seen is Pantai, I believe is the way you say it. I hope I didn't butcher that. But so on the one where Riverbed Springs, we currently have about $30,000, and I believe we have oats planted. We're waiting for those to come out. And then, as you'll see shortly, we got we're watching right now. You can already see where we stand at our other map, and we're gonna hop back in here. And I'm gonna select spots that well, great. Very curious to see this. Those are 200,000 people out of that. guys. I just had to try and do something here. But no, we're gonna hop in here. We're gonna continue off where we were at after a little break there, and we're gonna look again in the store. Now, in the store under water barrels, we should have some new additions. And we don't, which is weird. I don't understand how that's a mod, and I guess it's just the same thing. So this is the only ones available at the moment, so we're going to go and buy this one. I am going to buy it though. I'm not going to lease, because I do not want to lease. And we'll take our little handy-dandy tractor. We still have that. What's there? Okay. So, are we going to take the truck there, or, you know what? It's probably going to be a bit quicker, a bit easier. We'll take the truck. Or maybe it won't be easier than the Smith and stuff. Still working over there. It's good. We have room, buddy. I know I was kind of on your side, but whatever. Maybe let us in the world. Oh, that is the... This one I don't know if we're going to get back up, guys. Doesn't look at this one back up, right? Doesn't look back up, guys. I'm going to have to go and get our skid steer. I'm hoping that the skid steer does it. Oh boy. What did I go and do? You know what? I'll hop back into our truck and I'm going to try a little harder before I do that. But if I can't get this up off the ground here, yeah. That's what I thought. It's not going anywhere. So, I will say though, that's the first time since I started playing Farming Simulator again. That's the first time I've dumped the truck on its side. I will say also, it'll be the last time. Not the way that I drive these things. After I get these fields planted, I'm going to take a short break. I have a couple of things I have to do for about a half hour or so. I don't know, maybe about an hour. But when I get that done, I definitely will be back on. I will be streaming quite a bit through it, but we still have a bit of work before I'm going to jump back off. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to be taking a bit of about a half hour to an hour break, and then I will come back on and do some stream for Fortnite. Or, sorry, Farming Simulator. Fortnite will be another day, hopefully, for my Simulator stream. First, will be Farming Simulator. Let's see if we can get this guy up on 4 wheels. I hope that this skid steer will do what I'm hoping. It's not really mean to do what I'm doing, but with any luck, I will finish it. And it worked. Look at that. Maybe I should take this thing with us just in case it happens again. What do you guys think? There is a way. I've seen it done in real life, and maybe I'll try and toy with it in Farming Simulator. But there's a way you can use that truck just like that. People have done it where they've loaded those trucks with these machines without using ramps or anything. There's videos on YouTube and stuff. It's crazy. I've used these machines like since I was younger, but I would never in your wildest dreams and attempts to even try that. Just too scary for me. Could be great game. It's anyway. Okay. Back this up. Wait, and we'll continue on to the store. Go pick up the trailer. See if we can do this without tipping. The store is... Oh, come on. Okay, then move it. Sorry, I'm not a perfect driver like you guys. You guys were the way to ride it. Well, I didn't realize I wouldn't drive the red. Once we get there, we will pick up our trailer, try and get back to this our farm in one piece. This truck feels very cheap. There is our new tanker. I want to see if I can. One thing I didn't do is I want to see if we can change. Because I didn't look. Are you kidding? This thing does not. Oh, no way. Can we put a hitch on this thing? I'm going to take it here. I'm going to take this here and see if I can put an attachment on the back so we can pull stuff, because I definitely would like to have one on there. Press L3. Going to go customize. Standard. Oh, that's what I thought. So we're going to have to put a hitch on that. So now we have a hitch. Okay, bale trailer. Standard. Extension. You know what? We're going to leave it in extension. Yeah, we'll leave it as extension because that might come in handy for crops. And go trailer hitch. And you know what? I'm going to paint it. My colors as Gamer for Life are black and yellow. So I'm going to go black and yellow. That's green. Those are green. I don't know if I almost like that green better. It's brighter. No, I'll go with John Deere yellow. Although it's not the greatest yellow. But it's not bad. And then I'm going to do the rims. I'm going to check out the rims in black. And see if they look good. Yeah, right on. Um, and I'm going to change this license plate, and we're going to change the type. And what did we put? Um, oh, we were going to put G4L. This should be G4L002 or 001, but we're going to put G4L002 because we already have a 001. Yeah, we'll go front and back. Main color is black. I guess you can't change that. And we'll go OK. G4L002. And that's it. We got black and yellow. And we will go out of here. So we change, rotate back. Customize. Yes. So that should be done. Oh, what happened? Why did it didn't take? Did I not press something I was supposed to press? Okay, let's try this again. Now we know what the customizations are, so that's nice and quick to do. But we go customize. We're going standard. We're going extension. We are going hitch. We're going yellow. And we are going black. We will hit customize. Oh wait, we want to go G4L002, right? So change. Why does it not let me? Oh, okay, I gotta go type 2. G or L. And press OK. G4L002 is done. And I will hit X for customize. Do you want to purchase? Yes, there we go. Now we should be done. Sorry guys, I had to kind of do that twice. Well, not kind of, we had to do that twice. But now we should be able to just take our newly painted but somehow still dirty truck, back it up to our tanker there. I'd really like to know that. Like, how do you paint a truck? Like, I just painted this thing black and yellow. And okay, maybe the black wasn't painted, but the yellow definitely was. And there's still dirt there. That blows by. If you paint the vehicle, it should come out clean. Why does it not? I guess only a tractor. Well, whatever. I guess we'll come back with the tractor. It looks like we can only use the tractor. We've already wasted our time. Simple trips is sort of a trailer. Once we do get back to the house, I'm just gonna check to see if that guy should be down that one field, so I'm gonna swap over to the other side in the morning, so by the time we get back, squeeze this in because we just considered this little truck here. It's a little tighter than we need to be, but I just want to be there just for a moment. Oh, we only have the one tractor, right? So I guess this tractor is going to be the one that we take to pick up the tanker. We're going to have to look at investing in a secondary tractor at some point. One tractor is definitely not enough for any farm. I'm gonna drop this right here. Oh, there are fields. Beautiful rice fields. I've been told that we have to keep an eye on those water levels, but just judging by what I just seen there, we're still doing okay. I mean, we haven't burnt through much time in game. Alright, so I think we're doing pretty good. I know our money is kind of on the lower end. We're at about 20,000. But once we get through these crops, that'll go up a little bit, and we will redo these same crops again in the fields, and I'm hoping that it's actually gonna help us, because I don't know how long it's gonna take before we start getting any rice saplings out of our greenhouse, but we might even be able to avoid paying for rice saplings, because we might be able to, once we get water loaded into this trailer and then put it in the greenhouse, who knows how long before we start getting any out of there. I am hoping that by the time we get the crops grown, that our rice saplings will be popping out, and we can use those for planting. It'll be great. Then it's basically like a free, then we're getting free for nothing. We're getting rice for nothing. We get the water for free. We put the water, it turns into saplings, and then we grab the saplings and it turns into rice. And yeah. So I could see how that rice could be a very profitable harvest. Turn left here. Oh, no, I'm not. Was I supposed to? I think I was supposed to turn right. I'll double check that before I back up too far. But yeah, I went the wrong way. But I'm gonna, because of the type of trail this is, I'm just gonna do a little spin this way. Okay. How many times do you need to go one place before you figure out where you're going? It's this one, this road here. You get in a fork in the road and you get all confused. Yeah, there you go. Now we're heading in the right direction. And then we're going to be turning left at the next turn. So turn left here. There we go. Now we got it. What am I doing? Jesus, I really do need that break. I'm going the wrong way again. I wanted to go back to the store that I just was coming from. Definitely need a coffee. Alright, so we'll head this way. We're gonna go fill up the tank. Now that I've done about 20 circles and finally figured out where we're going. We'll head up there, fill up this tank, take it over to the greenhouse. And see how that works. As far as I understand, I haven't done much. Well, I haven't done any work with greenhouses in a long time, so I don't recall 100% how to do it, but as far as I know, we just have to drop off. From my understanding, all we have to do is drop off water there. I think everything, I think it just, that's all it's asking for is water. So I'm gonna back up this trailer or drive through here. It looks like that's a spot we can get water, I'm hoping. And if it's a spot that we pay for water, I'm not using it. Not at first, anyway. I might eventually, just to make it more. Okay, so I go. This is maybe not a place to get water. I'll try and go in the other way. I forgot that I put that cedar there already. Alright, so keep it nice and tight to the side. Huh. Alright, so that's not a spot to get water. Or at least it doesn't look like it. Alrighty. So I guess we're going to be looking at the build menu. And we're going to put down that free water spot because I guess there's no spot here to get water. I would have thought that would have been a place to get water. But right here seems like a good place to put one. Actually, because this is kind of like our main area, right? So I'm going to go into this right here. Construction. I can't see this being a hard thing to do. I'm guessing it's in here. We just buy the tank, place it down, and done. This is sheds. We don't need sheds. I'm looking for, okay, silos. I'm guessing it would be a silo. Where is it? I've got a couple of silos I like in this factory. It's not a factory, but you never know. I've seen them place things in weirder places, weirder ways. I want to take some time and go through some of these menus at some point. Fences, it wouldn't be on Sculpey, it wouldn't be on. So sheds, silos, silo extensions would be under silo extensions. Water tank. But that's supplementary one. Well, grain mill, curvy bakery. Cows, horses, pigs, sheep, chickens. So those are animals. Fences, lights, other. I bet you it's under other. Truly decorative. Should be under here. Nope. This is decoration, so it's not going to be under there. Or it shouldn't be. Maybe that's the one it's under. That's not it there. I don't got much here for mods, so it shouldn't be something that's really difficult to find. So you got sheds. That's, I know. We got silos. I think we went through already, but we'll double check because I haven't found it yet. Silo extensions. This one here is a water supplementary water tank. Helps you to supply your greenhouses, and the water must be placed in your greenhouses. So this doesn't look, it's not a water supply. That one is a water silo. I want a water supply. Constructibles, maybe it's under here. Nope. Containers, maybe. With any luck. There it is. That's the one we want right there. That's what we want. Okay, so 500 bucks. And we got limitless water. There you go, guys. So for 500 bucks, we got limitless water. We're gonna fill this tank right now. I believe it did say it's free to fill. But if not, if we have to pay for the water, in all honesty, at some point I will put it, it's gonna be set, so we do have to pay for water. Because if all we have to do is, if all we have to put in there is water, we're not paying for water, so perfect. For the moment, I like that. But I wouldn't mind making it so we have to pay for water at some point. Because if we're getting everything for free, and we're doing everything, like, I don't want to make it super easy, so I do want to make, at some point, a little bit, make it a little bit harder to, always have a good outcome, you know what I mean? Like, I want to make it more challenge. I want a little bit more challenge. So, R1, and enter. We're going to drop some water in here. Is that all the water in? So now I'm going to jump out because I want to see what is missing here besides water. I don't know exactly. Active production, building storage, running, rice samplings, or yeah, as far as I can see, incoming's water, outgoing's the rice saplings. So it doesn't look like we need to put anything else. So I'm gonna take so we can grow our mushrooms at the same time. I'm gonna take this water tanker and I'm gonna dump some in also in the mushroom mushroom storage there, the mushroom production area. because that is also only water. So we're gonna have a few things happening here right away. I'm gonna close this door just to keep the farm nice and organized and keep things out of there that aren't supposed to be out in there. Right. Head over here to this spot here. I guess this is where we put water. It wasn't where we pick up water. I was trying to see if that was a water supply, but I guess it's a water receiving area. All right, so that's full. So now I'm going to drop off this trailer because I think everything we need it for is done. I will leave it over here at the water station. I will fill it up. I'm actually going to turn this around once it's full because I like it the other way. I don't really like it this way because at least the other way it's not blocking anything over here. I will kind of take a wider turn at that and park it nice and straight, hopefully, if I can get it there without making a mess of things. Alright, perfect. This is what I want. Right, nice and tight to the side. That there is good enough for me. So now our water is kept there by the water supply. That looks fantastic. It's nice and neat there in the corner, not bothering nobody. And when we need it for the greenhouse, it's there. When we need it for the mushrooms, it's there. This trailer here, or this here cultivator, I'm gonna pick it up for a second. And I think it's going to be moved just a tad, not even moving it far. I'm just putting it, I know that last time I moved it, I put it here, but I'm going to put it in that corner there like that. Kind of looks neater there. And I think that once we're done with our cedar, we can put the cedar right beside this one, and it's gonna be good there, I believe. Alright, so that can go right there. I'm just gonna run out to the field that we are, the last one we're needing to work on, I believe. Whoops. I really need to pay closer attention. I need to not hit this equipment. It's expensive equipment, and then you fix something, and then it's before you know it, it's broken, and it's a pain in the rear looking at the repair of a vehicle, and it's always broken. Okay, so I hired a worker on that field. Gonna take a quick peek around. You know what, I'll hop out. I'm gonna take a quick look around while that guy finishes up that field. We are going to I'm gonna switch out the view. So that's what this is field 27. It's looking good. Currently has canola. There's a 35% yield bonus on it. It says it needs lime, it needs rolling, and the weeds are growing. That's fine. For now, we're going to leave it like that. I know that I can deal with those things. I'm going to start dealing with lime and weeds and all that probably sooner than later. But for the time being, I'm not too worried about that. This here should be producing mushrooms for my my way of thinking. I think that's... Why can I not? Huh. Anyway, I think it doesn't tell me anything here, so I guess we just put water in and it'll pop out what it pops out. Oh, here you go. Okay, this is owned by me. So it's making right now enoki mushrooms and oyster mushrooms. The water level is just under 4,000 liters because we just filled it. It's got 8 liters of enoki and 4 oyster mushrooms. So that 4 liters of oyster mushrooms. So that's good. That's great actually, because this is not... It's really easy. It'll bring a little bit of money to our farm. I don't know money-wise how much it will bring, but I'm guessing it'll bring some. Is that rocks or mushrooms? Rocks. So we got, looks like rocks. Looks like we got rocks on the, I'm thinking that this right here, at some point, will become, it's going to become a good storage area for saplings, so we can just pile up a good pile of saplings there, and maybe even this area here, and I might just let saplings grow and grow here, like till we have like a ton of saplings. I don't know how much we're going to be able to grow and how much we're going to need, but I don't know, maybe we'll put some over there, maybe we'll put some over here, maybe we'll put some both, we'll figure it out. But I'm going to start with storing them here, I think, because I don't know what else you'd use this space for. Alright. That's great. I'm gonna go check up over here. Is there anything to do over on this side? We'll talk to him in a minute just to see, by chance, if he's got anything to say at the moment other than the initial stuff that he said on the other map. Nothing around here. Let's go see what he's got to say.
Struggling? Who isn't, right?
Let's see what he says about the weeds.
There are 3 tools to remove weeds from your fields: mechanical weeders, hose, and sprayers. They are used in different growth stages. If your crop has actually started to grow, I recommend using a tractor with narrow tires. Otherwise, you do damage to your crops. Use a weeder against small weeds, a hoe against medium-sized weeds, and a sprayer with herbicide to deal with large weeds. Weeders and hoes work pretty much like cultivators. Drive to your field, lower the machine, and start driving. Get every weed plant on the field. Sprayers are similar to fertilizer spreaders. First, you need to fill them with herbicide. After that, you can start applying the liquid onto the field. I hope I don't have to tell you that you should avoid using herbicide if you can. Herbicide is a consumable, therefore it's costly, same as the sprayer itself. As a field sprayer is often a last resort, you don't necessarily have to own one. You can lease it when you need it.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so he just has the, advice that he's going to give us every once in a while. I'm going to see Grandpa, see if his messages have changed at all.
First month on the farm behind you, kiddo. How's it going?
It's going
Nice
great.
to hear. Don't forget, farming is a learning process that never ends. You will always learn something new, no matter how long you've been doing it.
All right, we need to go. Sounds good. So, as for fields, I'm going to take a look at our map again here. I believe the productions that we have is just those two, it looks like. So we have the greenhouse for the saplings and the greenhouse for the mushrooms. So those we've watered, we're ready to go. We have some productions that are available. That is great. We've got bakery, biogas, we've got canning, carpentry, grain mill, oil mill, sawmill, spinnery, and the sugar mill. So that's good to keep in mind that we got those. So we're looking good there. Uh, so we decided to go with canola. I'm not sure how long it takes to grow canola. I'm not going to look into that just yet because I can't recall where you see that. But either way, when it harvests, we'll decide if when we harvest it, we will decide if we're going to sell, if we're going to keep it at that time, or what's going to happen. The vehicles we have is the same as what we ran through a little while ago, except we've added. What did we add? We added the skid steer, which was not necessarily a needed purchase, but it will be. It will come in handy, and we will get to a point where it's going to be a need. So we got the pallet fork with that. We got our roller, which is going to be used regularly. Also, we got our water tank we purchased. What else did we purchase? That was it, I believe. So that's all we purchased. Hand tools. There's nothing under that category. Uh, Finances. So we'll take a look at our finances. We are currently, and I knew this, like it's obvious in the numbers. We've got $20,000 in the bank. We're in the red. We haven't made any profit, but I'm hoping that over the next couple months that the profit starts to improve. Statistics. What does this show? That just shows like worked, cultivated, plowed, sown, sprayed, harvested. Okay, harvested for. I guess this is how much stuff we've done for the session that we're in right now. Oh yeah, that's right. We've also got, we got to keep an eye out for these collectibles because there's 25 of them. I've already found one, so we're gonna have to look for more. We're gonna have to look for more. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop over to the tractor that's working. This one here. I'm sorry, the tractor that is no longer working. So if that's the case, we should be growth. Why is it not showing anything? Okay, we're on field 28. Looks like he missed a little bit of field 28 there. And then field 30 and 31 are all good to go. So I'm just going to take this seeder, run over that little bit on field 28 that he missed here. It looks like he missed, maybe he didn't. Well, he definitely missed the spot there. So, I wonder if if I set him up here and get him just to do the middle again, I wonder if he'll catch this. So I'm gonna press and hold circle. I'm just gonna check if this works here. And go headlands off, and just start with the up and down. And he can skip. I just put skip. It doesn't want you to skip anything, I think, if I'm reading that correctly. So just press OK. And then tap circle to see if he does. Well, you know what? We'll leave it at that. It's not that much that we're gonna lose. I'm not gonna nitpick over just a little bit there. If need be, because I don't want to run and purchase seed just yet, because then I'm gonna have to pick it up. I'm gonna have to bring it over. It's gonna be more work than it's worth for just that little bit there at the moment. I am going to store this guy over by the cultivator. That was my plan, was to put this over here. Oop. I used to be pretty good at backing up these things, but apparently I don't know how to do it anymore. Alright, so I'm going to drop this here. One thing that, like I've already mentioned before, is a tractor. We're not in dire need of a tractor, but we're gonna need one sooner than later. This one will do for the time being, but we're gonna need another one because it'll speed up the process of like the jobs we do, and it'll also give us well, this is gonna be a good place. I'm not gonna store this down here. It's not gonna be a good place to store things down here. It's already pretty full down here. And we got tons of room up here, so why not? I'll put this bad boy right here. That's as good a place as any. So that right there is gonna be where I'm gonna take a bit of a break. I will be back in half an hour, an hour. So right now, my time, it is just about 5 o'clock. So I will be back before 5. I will be back, and we will continue this stream. So for those of you who watched the stream, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, as it helps the channel very much. And I hope to see you in the next one.